Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel DevOps Cloud with DJ. This is DJ. Thank you for liking my channel. And if you are new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. As you all know that we are going to start our cloud journey into DevOps. Like today's session, we are going to talk about Git. So, what do you mean by Git, and what are all the uses of this tool? And in cloud, like deploying application onto from to the code to build a artifact and to deploy onto different environments, like we do use this git tool. So git is nothing but a source code management tool, and the prerequisites how git works. Git and bitbucket are the same, that is the source code management tools which we use in current IT industry. So for the prerequisites for git is like you need to create a GitHub account, and you should install the GitBash software in your system. So today, like this session, I'm going to divide in two parts. The first part would be the creating the GitHub account, and what are the prerequisites which you are supposed to have on your system, like GitBash needs to be installed. And in the next part of video, you would be seeing that how the Git actions takes place. So today we will go ahead and create the GitHub account, and what all are the things which we can do in that. So let's start with the next topic, that is the Git activities. What which we will do in the inside the Git is GitHub account creation that we will do, Git bash configuration that we will do, and Git clone we will do. The different stages in Git and all Git commands to pull and push the code. So the main thing in Git is like the developers write the code and push to the centralized repository, that is the Git. So previously they used to have the centralized code repository where they store the code only the certain permission, like certain authorized guys who are supposed to have access, they will be able to access the particular repository. So in Git also the same way it works, but it has very advanced features in it. So let's go ahead and first create a GitHub account. So for that you are supposed to open the Google Chrome, and you have to type in www dot, or else you can hit here in the search itself GitHub. So the first time users, like you are supposed to click on it, create an account. Here you have to mention already, if you want to create a new account, just mention your new account name, create an account. Okay, it says welcome to GitHub. Let's begin the adventure. So I'll type in my email address. Okay, this is my email ID. I'll enter a password. I will give a username. This is the username which I give. Okay. Yes, want to use it. Okay, now we can go ahead and click on create account and able to verify the captcha. Okay, continue. Start a puzzle. Please pick one square that shows two identical objects. Okay, you can. I'm stopping my video here. Okay, I got the code. I'm pasting the code here. Okay, and now I have logged in successfully. I have created my account. So this is what the UI would be looking like, the GitHub account. Here you can create a repository. So I have a other account also with me, like my old account, which I already created. If you want, you can fork the projects from there, or else just like you can create the repository here. You can keep it as public or private based on the project requirement which you will be working. So once the repository is created, like test repository I'm creating, you can see it like this. So this all are the commands which you are supposed to execute in the GitBash in your local system. So after doing this command, whatever code it is available in your desktop, like whatever files, the code which is there, you can push it to this repository. After which, like you can see here, once in this repository, once you create, you will get some URL like this. Using this URL, you will be able to pull the code and push the code, and this particular link will be used for CI/CD integration. So this is what is the steps which we are supposed to do to create a GitHub account. After which these steps I will be showing in my second video, how to initialize the git commands, what command works for which actions. You will be doing that. So the next thing is, like I would be showing you, like we are supposed to download the git bash on Windows. Like if you are using Linux, if you can use m install or sudo in your system. Like you can go through this official website of Git. This is the official website of Git. You can find it for Mac OS, Windows, Linux. So here you can download it for Windows. I am downloading it for Windows. Once it is asking for 32-bit or 64-bit, I am downloading for standalone 64-bit. Once that is downloaded, Just you are supposed to double click on the exe file. So these are the steps which takes place to install Git. Just click next. Select use SSH. Just click next and install it. So while this installation is going on, like whatever code like developers will write, we will use GitBash to push it to the Git repository or Bitbucket repository. So for Windows we are using GitBash. So from Linux also we can use install only the Git application inside that. In the Linux environment you can use the Git commands to pull and push the code. The pull and push the command, and how to clone, how to or if any merge conflict, like if two persons are pushing the same code, will there be any merge conflict? So this all the things we would be discussing in the next video. So in this video I am just showing you the installation of git bash and the account creation of GitHub. So please do practice your things. Like I have already informed you to practice the git like Linux commands and start the cloud journey by learning the Git. So this is the first tool in DevOps we are going to learn, and please be prepared with your Linux commands which will be useful in the coming sessions. So once you log into this Git, this is the portal which shows the Git bash. You can see in the start also, you can see Git bash. So in the CLI we will use the git commands, git hyphen version. You can see git hyphen v. It displays the version which we installed. So the commands which it showed here, you can see in the previous things, like after we created the repository and created the, it asked us to run few commands. So where are that repository? Where is the repository? I'll click here. It takes me to here. Here you can see I have already created a test repository. Once I click that, it will show the commands like git init. This all are the commands which I am supposed to execute in the git bash. So this is all about the two things, like git account creation and the git bash installation. So if you have any queries, you can ping it in the comments, and please start your journey into DevOps and cloud engineering. If you have any queries, you can get back to me on the email like DevOps Cloud with DJ. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe.